Slings and machine handling. We have different types of slings. What is the use of slings? We'll see. Slings and machine handling. The safety consideration, special precaution in the removal and replacement of the heavy parts, forklift, motor grader, and air compressor. A topic of the first, what are the slings and machine handling? Heavy equipment is moved in the industry using any of the following. For example, crane and slings. This is the most useful in the industry. Industry bhitar gel ke you will see on the overhead there will be yellow color screens. They are moving left right direction, and the host will come down and take the with the help of motor, drum, and wire rope and hook. You can lift the heavy equipment and shift it to the other place. So crane and slings will this. Winches, machine moving platform. Machine moving platform is there is a forklift, again roller and lever, that is a crowbar, lawyers and rollers. So these are the lawyers and rollers. This is also one technique to move the machine. Now you can see this is the hook and these are the slings. Slings means fire rope or any strong metal which is used to bind the heavy equipment, put it on the hook, and with the help of the crane you can take it up and move to the different position. Cranes and slings, this method is used where the loads are to be lifted and moved. See, these are very important equipment. Huh? Alone a human body, we cannot lift this type of machines. Here, heavy equipment that were meant by using manually or using manpower, we cannot shift it. We need a special machine for this, for the lifting. But the technique, we have to learn how it is going to shift and how it is going to be operate. Examine the sling for cut, abrasion, wear, fry, or corrosion. You need to always examine for the sling for the cut पडणारा पोपट आहे, abrasion जोरान गेलेला पोपट आहे, wear fraying मग त्याची कुडकी जाऊन अशी कुडकी बेकार or corrosion कळव्याला. These are the things you should inspect or examine regularly before using the crane. Second, damaged sling must not be used. If there is cut or slightly one two strings are damaged, you should not use such type of sling. Distribute the weight as evenly as possible between the sling when using them on sling. So when sling used other than we have, you need to distribute the load equally. See, this is a sling. Yes, sling modi gailala, it may chances to fall down this machine. So you need to distribute this load equally. Distribute the weight as evenly as possible between the sling when using one sling. Using one or more, don't sling use kata gala, you should make use of equal distribution of load, both sides. Now here you can see there are two slings, they are equally distributed and then they are taking off. So this is the one crate, this is the sling. Keep the slings on near the vertical as possible. Sling astes vertical वर try करो. Winches like the winches, there are something other which is used. Winches are used to pull heavy loads along the ground. Winches a machine road पर है वाला एक winches equipment है which is used to pull the heavy loads along the ground. The cranes and slings may be powered here or hand operated. Crane and slings may be powered, driven or hand operated. The crane winches winches which are operated by power, mostly crane and power. This is also a winches, you can say. You are lifting this. There is a wire, sling, and there are gears here, so you can lift it. Ensure that the safe working loads of the which is adequate to tear the task. Secure the winch to structure which is strong enough to withstand the pull. One open ground, drive long stake into the ground and secure the winch to them. Choose the suitable sling and pass it around the base of the load. Secure it to a hook of the winch. Now safety to be considered. Before using any winch, check that brakes or ratchet mechanism is in the working order. You should know how to control it. This is very important. Keep your hands and fingers well away from the gear wheel. Keep the bearing and gears oil organized. Machine moving platform. It is a special device made to move heavy equipment in the industry. So machine moving equipment आपण it's a special device made to move heavy equipment. सदा तुम्ही crane काय आणू शकणार नाही. Everywhere you cannot introduce the crane also. ते भितर घालपाची त्रास होतो. So these are the another technique. You can shift the machine by using this machine moving platform. This method of loading the equipment. You see this figure. This is a machine, and now this is the machine moving platform. This machine you need to insert here. Take wedge much particular. Take it up, and then see. It's like an inclined plane. That machine is taken on the inclined plane now. And there is a string the level, winches type arrangement. And then you can shift from one place to another. Pass a suitable sling around the load at convenient height. So purchase a road galpacho and then you have to turn it. The machine or it will come on the top of the inclined plane. Then with the help of this roller we can move it. Attach the sling to the hook of which attach the sling to the hook of the winch and draw the load on the platform. Its center of gravity lies between the front and rear wheel. Lower the jet so that platform rests on its wheel. Lower the jets so that the platform rests on its wheel. For unloading, follow the procedure in the reverse order. For unloading, follow the procedure in the reverse order. So this is another. Using layers and rollers. So this is the last methods of shifting the machine. They are given simple motor here on the platform, and below the platform there are the rollers. See, using the layers and rollers. Sometimes a load cannot be moved along a ground because of the irregular shape. They should be large enough to roll easily over any unevenness along the route, but should be small enough to be handled. Two or three rollers, two or three bars equal diameter sufficient for most load, but if four or more bars are used, the loads may be moved faster than there is no delay when moving the rear bar to the front. So these are the roller below the machine. You can shift it. This roller we are using in the that crowbar rollers also same system. Move the load by using crowbar. So this is a crowbar. You have to move the load by using crowbar. So crowbar शिकलेलं असल्याने आता घ्या तुमका परत same thing is introduced. Negotiate a corner on roller. So for moderate load, insert one roller a little larger than the other as the corner is approached. You see that these diameters are smaller than the middle roller. The load rocks on the larger roller. So these are supporting. Insert one roller a little larger than the other as the corner is approached. When the roller is under the center of gravity of loads, the load can be rocked to and fro and roller and swivel around the slides. This is a heavier loads. If suppose the load is very heavy like this, then stop the load at the beginning of the corner. Is that okay, Dada? Twist the load around the roller by pushing the slide, which is screwbar, until the load is just over end the roller. अगर एक वीडियो दो लग में you watch this video. Hello, hello Edson. Hello. No, पर बस तो दो घंटा बोली मैं आपको बस दो तीन बस तुम्हारा एक क्लास जाने का थोड़े बड़े बस थे थोड़ा मत मत बस मोबाईल उचका पडलो कसं रे हे घाल स्क्रीन गार्ड हे नसले कवर नसले गेल ते होय जात झालं बस बस इलेक्शन घ्यायचं कोण इला So heavier load is shown on the video, small video. Place some rollers at the angle to the front of the load. Match अशी वाकडी घालपाची. Okay, if you change to the direction match, direction be change करताना you have to use this technique. Push the load forward on these rollers. Push the load roller. Push the load further on the place the free roller in front of at an angle to the load. Continue until the load is pointing in the desired direction. Continue until the load is pointing in the desired direction. Now, while moving the heavy equipment, you should consider some point, safety consideration. ये तुम सदा याद रखो. Moving heavy loads with a crowbar or jacks, make sure the hands are clear of the loads before lowering it onto the packing or roller. सदाच एक लक्ष दवरपाक जेन्ना तुम्ही मशीन सकयल देता तेजे हात पाय कितें आहा ते सगळे भायर आसपाक जाय. Should not be under below the machine space. Do not use your hands underneath the packing when positioning it. Use a push block. Mostly you should make it a push block. हात घालप ना. Place the packing on the floor and push it under the load. हात घालप केन्ना ना. You have to put a wooden block or some packing blocks. See, never use your hand. In a केन्ना सकयल येऊ शकता. It will damage your hand. Hold it by side packs, side faces, keeping the fingers well away from the lower edge of the load and from the floor. How you are going to rise the load? Rising loads. Check that the slings are correctly secured to the load and to the hook. Suppose sling to be bind karta and you are lifting the load with the help of crane, it should be secure. Check the sling are correctly secure. सारखे बाल लगाना ते पोपाचे. And it has to be the load has to be equally divided. दोन्ही साइड सारखं equal load करपाक. एक साइड चड load असपाक. Ensure they are not twisted or caught on projecting the part of the load. If you cannot see an assistant on the fair side of the load, verify that he is ready before starting. Lift. Ensure that his hands are clear of things. While doing this operation, you should be very sure. See, I should tilt a spine. Those ideas to that. Then see the video. So take care to avoid being crushed against the other object as the load rises. Oil ಕಟ್ಟೋಷ್ಟನ್ನು ಈ ಕ್ಲಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ವೈರಸ್ after the available video. It may swing or rotate as it leaves the ground. When the leave ground over the another swing down rotate also. Minimize such movement by locating the hooks as accurately as possible above the center of gravity of the load. Keep the floor clear of unnecessary objects. Floor also clean as well. Now, moving loads. How we can move the load in the industry. So these are the asbestos fabric. These are also slings. Huh? We have wire of sling, and these are the another type of slings, asbestos type. These are also very equals in the strength to the wire rope. So this is a very good example how this the big mantle having the product on the surface and it is shifted to the from one place to another. You can watch this video.